I forgot my Dr. Pepper. I'll be right back. Can't stream without Dr. Pepper. That'd be sad. Let's see here. Grab me a Dr. Pepper. Very good. I know it's not Baldur's Gate, but I feel like playing Mass Effect, so that's what I'm streaming today. I'm not done with Baldur's Gate. I just feel like playing Mass Effect. So, we'll start a new run in that. Press any button. Absolutely. Get ourselves started here. Let's see. Oh, this isn't what I want. Let's see. Codex save options. Quit game. Silly thing. We want to start new career.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
There we go.
Classified information requested.
There we go. Now
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
That's right. Played as a male last time, so I should probably do thumb shop. I think that'd work. Enter new ID. Enter new ID. Let's see. Nah, I'm gonna stick with the male. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too.
Please log in to access your profile.
Absolutely. We're logging in.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please
That's right.
reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
We're going to be a spacer. Both parents were in Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations. As they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Yep.
Confirm psychological profile.
We'll be the sole survivor this time. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell. Now you are alone and left to tell the tale. War hero is early in your military career. You find yourself facing overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. I'm going to stick with what I know.
Military specialization.
We're not going to be a soldier. That's like a cheat code in these games. Engineer is actually pretty interesting. We were depth before. I don't like infiltrator. I've been Sentinel. I've been Vanguard. I think I might do Engineer. And then I would have Rex, and I wouldn't need Garrus. I wouldn't need my Gare Bear then. I should do Vanguard or Engineer. Deadly at short range. Yeah, we'll do Engineer. Because then I can take assault rifles. I like assault rifle. Or shotgun. Do I want to be an up-close engineer where they come and get me? No, I want to be an assault rifle guy.
Confirm facial identification.
Change appearance. There we go. I just don't like that Jaw. Mouth. There we go. His jaw is so square. There we go. Now it's much less square. He looks much better. There we are. That's me. That's better. He's gonna start out young and get older as we go through. Eyes. There we go. Let's see here, where is the closest thing to what I want? There we go. You always give yourself the Anakin scar, but we're not doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and change my nose here because it looks ridiculous. There. I just have a normal looking nose. That's fine. The hair is not the one I want. Let's see here. There we go. There we are. Do we want that one? I think we'll go full. There we go. He doesn't need such thick eyebrows, that'd be weird. Facial hair color, that'll work.
Profile reconstruction complete.
We're gonna accept it.
Identification confirmed.
Combat difficulty normal, auto level off, classic, subtitles on. Squad powers confirmed. Let's do this. Probably do this for a few hours. I might switch up to Baldur's Gate later.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
That's right.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero. And Shepard's the best we've got.
Yes, he is.
I'll make the call.
That hairline was tragic. In the year 2418, explorers on Mars discovered remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies enabling travel further to stars. The basis of this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilization of the galaxy called it Mass Effect. The ideas they had for this game, and what didn't pan out,
the Arcturus Prime relays in range.
could be interesting for the next Mass Effect game if we go with it.
Commander?
With the dark energy stuff. But I doubt they'll have the goal to do it.
We are connected. Calculating
Seriously?
transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
It would take a ship so long to get to that relay. Like, we don't have anything near this kind of technology. But man, is it a good game.
Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Zoink.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1,500K.
1,500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment.
I'm sure we'll have lots of adventures with him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting up.
That's right.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Ain't that the truth?
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
He's not wrong.
Just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Yeah, Presley, calm down.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I heard you arguing.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance Brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run?
It's got a point. Stealth systems.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses.
Paranoia.
I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the
See, when people say Ashley's a racist towards aliens, I hate to break it to you. All humans were racist towards aliens, pretty much, in this game. Like, this was a thing. Turians and humans, First Contact War.
That was 30 years ago. I can't blame
It
Nihilus for that.
It was a thing. The space racists
but it still makes me
weren't just Ashley. Ashley has a character arc in these games, and it's
underappreciated,
I think.
But Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us.
Because everyone
Spectres
boo-hoos her.
operate outside the
And
normal
that
chain of
upsets me a
command.
little.
And they don't come
I'm going to
along
keep
just
Ashley
to
around to
observe
romance her, just despite it.
Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
That means
I'll see if I can get some answers when I
Caden
see
will
him.
never reach London.
Good luck, Commander.
Caden never gets to London in my games. Those are the rules, not the ones I just made up.
What do you think, Commander? We
I
won't
try
be
not
staying on
to.
Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real
Corporal,
action
we're going to
usually
have
ends with
plenty
me
of time
patching
to
up
break
crew
you in and
members
get
the
you all
infirmary.
situated,
You
I'm
need to calm
sure.
down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before.
Boy,
not
that
one with
lip
a
sync
Spectre on
is
board.
interesting.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had, and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows.
There's some baby blues on
This
me.
is my big chance.
I'm kind of
I'm gonna
glad
show the
because that's
brass
what I
I can
wanted.
do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do
Right.
something stupid to mess it up.
Long and
Don't worry,
successful
sir.
career
I'm
for
not gonna screw
Corporal
this up.
Jenkins.
What can you
Totally
tell me about Nihilus?
gonna be fine.
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any
I love
other.
Dr. Jock was
They don't always
one of my
get on
favorite
well with
characters
us,
in
though.
any video
Some
game.
people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the
This
first
series does
contact. As for
characters
Nihilus,
right.
I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
Like,
I
if you
hope
don't
we
care
get a
about your
chance to see him
characters in these
action.
games, you
I heard
don't care
Nihilus
about
took down an
characters.
entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What do you know about the
In which case, why are you playing
Only what
RPGs?
I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're
They
a
don't
shadow
have any
organization
authority,
with a mandate
and you don't have to
preserve and
respect it.
protect galactic stability.
Protected at any
Spectres are the
cost.
Jedi of the
Don't forget
galaxy.
that
Remember
part.
this?
Spectres
Before this game, they
operate
made
above the law.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
It's not
Hey,
going
Commander,
well.
You'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the
That's
Blitz
right.
single-handed. That's the
I'm
kind
awesome.
of talent the Spectres are looking for.
That's
It's
right,
all
they are.
just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand.
Good thing
At
no
that point,
Spectres ever
Citadel
go out of
Security
hand.
Services would take over.
Those C-Sec
Totally on the
don't
up,
stand a
up, and up.
chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The
Pow,
Corporal's
pow.
confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
That's right, you need action.
Any idea why
Lots
Eden
and
Prime
lots
was
of
chosen as
action.
their destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta
Totally
be
fine.
something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, Jacques. Jenkins, you and I are going to be best buddies, I'm sure.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Talk?
What about?
I'm
That was a really
interested in
well
this
read
world we're
line.
going
What about?
to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
That's right.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe.
As long as you're
Prime
human.
has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous
See, the Turians
place.
don't like humans
Is the
either very
Alliance
much.
truly ready for
This, I just feel like people
I think
did
it's
not
about
take
time
this into
we throw
account
the
when it came to
mantle
Ashley. They just like,
This mission
she's
is
space
far more
racist.
than a simple shakedown run.
Nobody liked anybody in this game. none of the species liked humans, and the humans didn't like anyone else. This
I figured
is
there was something you weren't telling us.
part of the evolution of the characters of this game.
That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Like the Normandy, it's not normal to have aliens on a human ship in this galaxy because we don't trust them. And so this is a very new
There must be a
thing.
reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
It's very
This comes down from the
experimental,
top.
so
Information strictly on a
it's
need-to-know basis.
it's reality
A
in
research
terms of this universe.
Unearthed some kind of
Uneasy
beacon
feelings
during an
amongst the
excavation.
species.
It was Prothean.
Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains.
I'm sure the Protheans don't have anything to do with anything and are totally gone and never reappear.
The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need
You don't
to
think
bring the
about
beacon
200
back to
years.
the
200 years ago
Obviously, this
was,
goes beyond mere human interests, Commander.
you know,
This
the early
discovery could affect every
1800s.
species in Council
So,
space.
horses,
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
let
You
alone
humans don't have the best reputation.
cars or
Some species
planes
seem
or
selfish,
spaceships.
too
It
unpredictable,
was horses 200 years ago.
even dangerous.
So leaping forward 200 years is pretty impressive.
They know more
When you're going from horse to,
The beacon's not the only reason I'm
you know,
here, Shepard.
spaceships.
Nihilus wants to see you in action.
I mean, Voyager 1 is out of the solar system pretty much, so interstellar space travel almost.
Guess that explains
For
why I bump
a
into him every
probe.
time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council.
That's
the
right.
Spectres represent the Council's
And by
power
more,
and
we mean
authority.
all the say.
If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
That's right.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed.
Don't
You
threaten
showed
me.
not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Because you
Not
have
all
main
Turians
character
resent
power.
humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good
An
for the
olive
Alliance.
branch.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago.
Exposition, exposition,
Nobody really knows
exposition.
how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
That's
Their
right.
Citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel
It's
would be
totally their
impossible.
citadel.
We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after
Right.
this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache.
No, we wouldn't. We'd be stuck on Mars. See? Total lies.
We can't let
Cover
it fall
up.
into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the
I'm
word,
good at
Captain.
low-key.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
So begins the conflict.
We are under attack, taking heavy
If I'm an
casualties.
engineer, I could probably
repeat,
bring
heavy
Ashley
casualties.
and maybe Rex.
Get evac! They came out of nowhere. We need...
Nothing to see here. Oof. I'm sure that's not a problem. The claw.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out,
Does look
Captain.
like a
No
claw.
other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Yep. To fight the claw. And we're strangers from the outside.
Engaging stealth systems.
Ooh. Thus proving Toy Story and Mass Effect are connected.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
Jenkins, you're at point. Lead on.
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Sure, he'll be awesome to have in our
Nihilus will scout out
team.
ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Well, that's nice. Go ahead and pop out our gun here.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Don't tell me what to do.
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Thank you, Jenkins. You continue to impress. Target practice. Here's a box over here. A lot of people probably don't get this. But we'll take the grenade and the metagel. Go ahead and save here. 20 minutes into the game. Moseying right along on Eden Prime here. So far, so good. Like I said, Jenkins, you got point. Make it happen. No, Jenkins. Who would have known such a terrible fate would befall you? Don't worry, I will avenge you. But you're super dead.
Rip right through his shields. We're at a chance.
I mean, his eyes didn't even close. He only got one eye closed.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Yeah. Jenkins was a punk. Never liked that guy anyway. Just showed him. The sadness.
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies.
As an engineer, I should do pretty well against mechs. Like, that should be something I have no issue with when I'm leveled up. Which I'm not yet. There we go. We'll get Kaidan his health back there. Makes it a little more tolerable. Kaidan, not my favorite character in a video game. Oh, gas bag. I do have the platinum trophy for this, so there will be no trophy collecting here. Mass Effect 1 and 2 I have the platinums for. I don't have it for 3 though. Here's my girl. Look at that talent. She's oozing talent. Also terrifying. He's like, oh god, it hurts so bad. Oh, it hurts so much worse. Yeah, that would scare the living dickens out of me. She had the right reaction. Run away. Oh, you weren't.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
What happened to your unit?
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush.
Always
I don't
useful.
think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
That's not your fault.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir.
Except fight better.
We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Armor.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of
I'm sure that won't happen in real life.
Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly every scientific...
This is the Legendary Edition, by the way.
That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much
on the
about the
PlayStation.
beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232...
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
I feel like I talked about all these. Nihilus.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out.
Yeah, you're with me now. I have commandeered you.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
It's a bad way to go. Let's see, squad. Okay. Online fitness. Oh yeah. There we go. Saving right along. Singing my song. Leveled him up. Means I leveled up. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Don't mess with me.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to
whatever.
say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead.
Nice.
I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Singing along. Decryption. Okay. What is this? Overload? Oh, that's very good. Okay, we're doing alright so far. Assault training. We want to unlock fitness, so. That next one will unlock fitness, and that'll unlock heavy armor. Because she's going to be in our group, so. This is important because it'll regenerate her health, so we got that going for us. This unlocks fitness, which, you know, increases the health. And combat armor obviously increases her defense and lets you use heavy armor, which is great. Well, then we'll put in everything in the assault rifle. So we'll go here, here. So we'll go here, 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 and there. And then whatever's left in first aid. For me, everything in charm, engineer, and eventually my advanced training. Probably assault rifle. Pistol to here. Decryption all the way. Electronics all the way. What would first? Well, neural shock could be interesting. So we might get first aid to there, and then go from there. But you know, we're a long way from that, so we'll worry about it as the time comes. Climbing up here. Do a little sprint. Life is easy with sprint.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
They did hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
It's a good thing, you know, famous last words or stuff.
Oh god, they're still alive.
I know, right?
What did the Geth do to them?
Obviously everything. Yeah, I should be good against machines, but, you know, I'm not there yet. Yep. That takes your shields and causes issues, so you don't want to get out in front there. Upgrade kit, take you, because early game credits are hard to come by. It becomes a joke later, but right now, a little rough. Now to play Simon Says. X, square, triangle, X. Door open.
Humans. Thank the Maker. Hurry, close the door.
Why are you wearing bum gloves?
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you.
Seriously,
I think we'll be okay now.
It's weird.
It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers. Bringers of darkness. Heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Huh.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable.
He's loopy.
Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future?
Yes.
To see the destruction rushing towards us?
Yes.
To understand there is no escape, no hope?
Again, yes.
No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
Yeah.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
We're gonna help him.
Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
There.
Oh my God! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
It was only a matter of time until he did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
That justifies my assault and battery. That'll teach you. There's our boy Nihilus. Being all stealthy.
Saren.
Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Well, I'm sure Nihilus is fine. I mean, I have no reason not to believe it. That was probably his gun going off. Oh god, it's Squidward. Space Squidward. Goodbye, Space Squidward. Also, there's a lot of pollution coming out of you. You should get that checked. You're leaking. Goodbye. Goodbye. Get down there. There we go. Shoot your legs off. new. We're overheating. I like that about Mass Effect 1. The guns don't run out of bullets, they just overheat. Down goes that guy. Square, 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 circle. I played Simon Says.
Stay calm out there.
That's how locks get unlocked.
We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Let's see.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
Sure don't.
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Yeah, you should come clean.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
That's right.
We're not hurting anybody.
You totally
Most
are.
of the time, I don't even know what's in the packages.
That doesn't make it right.
Something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back.
I mean, he's not wrong.
We'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Well, yes.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Cool. So I got a pistol and a weapon upgrade. Up. Triangle, square, triangle, circle. There we go. Let's see here. Anything over here? Nope. There's nothing over there.
Commander, it's Nihlus.
Go ahead and get you picked up, okay?
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihlus died.
Painfully.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
What about the beacon?
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. It doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, you jerk.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Yeah, we do.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
So, that's Pal. We'll never see him again. We will get this upgrade kit. So an Omni tool we do have. Okay, very good. We'll put the Scorpion on because it keeps us alive. Well, that's terrible looking. Oof. Okay. Pew. Take care of him. They're shooting at nothing. Nice. Alright, leveled up. Das is good. Got him. Got those two. Got that guy. Alright. Let's flip up. Encryption. Charm. Electronics, okay. So we're doing alright. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Already a 5th level charm. Store discount, so that's good. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Does this unlock fitness? Okay. There we go. That's fine. Now we're starting to unlock things. So we got fitness unlocked. The adrenaline burst is pretty good, but we can get immunity, so should probably look at that. 85, 90. Yeah, that's pretty good. And obviously assault rifles. I haven't put anything into weapons yet. For me, it's all about decryption and electronics and charm. And then probably engineering, just to get it up there. On all tech talents by 14, increases tech protection by 21. That's pretty useful. Yeah, if I can just get 1 point into medicine, that would be useful. I'll put damping on too. I'm just gonna use biotics for a short time. Okay. Right now I have advanced sabotage and advanced overload. Those are my skills. Those are my options right now. It's not a lot, but it's something. Once you get past Eden Prime, you'll level up a couple more times and you can get more powers. But I want to have the advanced stuff and the things I'm going to use.
Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
There you go, boom. There's the beacon. Saren's like, oh, I'm gonna touch it. And he does. So, yeah, I can get more powers, but I want to get electronics up fully because it gives you shields on your Mako by the number of electronics points you have, so leveling that up completely will be helpful. And the decryption lets you obviously
demolition charges.
Use more.
Hurry! We need to find them
Simon
all.
says to unlock the decryption, so we want to get that fully leveled. Those are the two most important skills I have. And me having them takes care of other people not having them. Like I'm gonna have Ashley and Rex probably as my main party in this playthrough, which will be useful. Not sure why I'm using that. Let's see. Map overload. That took out all of Caden's health almost. Lost all his shields, so that sucks. Ashley. Stay with me now. Kayden, stop shooting me. Plenty of time. It's a simple disarm. Just hit X. See? Life is good. All charges deactivated. Easy peasy. Let me see. Against the gap, I'm going to be pretty good as an engineer. You guys will have more of an issue. Potentially. You rely on guns against them, probably. That's why I took assault rifles, though. Easy decryption. Square, circle, square, triangle. Got it. And the 12 experience points. Don't forget the 12 experience points. We'll open the crate. Very good. Storage locker, easy decryption. X, X, circle, triangle. Okay. So I got a kill with a sniper rifle. That was unusual. I don't use those like ever in any of these games. I have a buddy who likes to play Infiltrator, and that's not my play style. It never has been. In this game, my favorite class is actually Vanguard. I like using the shotguns, but I'm using assault rifles in this one. Assault rifle's kind of the easy win button. Squad. No, wait. Squad. I'll assume until I level up again. Not that far away. Okay. She doesn't have medium armor yet? That sucks. You get medium armor, stop being bad. Upgrades. There we go. I don't feel like giving Kayden pretty much anything. So let's go ahead and touch the beacon. Go on and touch the beacon. Whoa, whoa. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, don't be scared. We gotta touch it now. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy.
So Ashley gets closer to it. Ashley was that close to being the main character.
Shepard! No, don't touch it! Too dangerous!
So much Prothean things. Brain overload. I broke the beacon. Sorry. Not oh sorry. That's Liara. Squidward. Squidward.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime.
Hello, Matriarch.
The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
See, if he was so worried about the human using the beacon, he should have destroyed it while he was there. Duh. Let me just leave this to my minions to do instead of me. I feel like this is all Saren's fault.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
Everything feels terrible.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off.
My first flirtation.
Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But
Ooh,
I detected some
clean bill of
unusual
health.
brain activity.
Nope, clean bill of
Abnormal
health.
beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction?
I sound like a scientist now.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books.
The report that I made while I was out for 15 hours.
That other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna
Yeah,
tell
they're
them?
gonna believe
I had
me.
a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
Totally what will happen. The Council's totally going to be on our side, 100%.
You'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Hey, I'm glad you're okay, Commander.
Yeah, me too.
Crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable
Jenkins.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine.
Right.
To see my whole unit wiped out. And you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Hey, you're my tank.
I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Right on.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined.
I mean,
but humanity
yeah.
needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors.
True.
So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
No regrets.
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
L2, you say?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Complications, you say?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, so nothing there yet.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Nice. So that's a codex. Faster than light comlink. That's pretty impressive. Alright. What are we looking at? Let's head downstairs. Maybe, just maybe, there's some more experience points down there for me. For me. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Let's see.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
Right?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port,
people.
I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
So I got those two, because that's the most important stuff. Now this really matters. There. Very good. Everyone's favorite vehicle, the Mako. Let's go talk to our engineer Adams down here. Make sure we collected everything there.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Right? Jenkins. So we're just before level up. That's okay. Nothing there.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel.
Very good.
Taxpayer money at work.
Heck yeah.
Ship. The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Pretty easily.
Everything is on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Very good. And we've reached the Citadel.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
It's got a
Humanity
point.
was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
As you should. Let's do it. X, square, X, circle. That's all we needed to do. And we dinged.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Yeah, it's not the best line for Ashley. Like I said, she does have character growth, though. Alright, so we can put you here, and you here. And... yeah, let's get basic armor. And it feels like it's important. This will unlock hacking. That's master overload. So yeah, we're getting there. First aid's unlocked for you. Next up is heavy equipment. Das is good. That's what we want. Okay. What are we looking at in terms of squad? So we need 500 more experience points for more thingies. Alright, go up here. What we got in here?
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Such a lovely person.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Yeah.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Salarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
What a tragedy.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
He's got a point.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Cailan. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Cailan? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly. I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Yeah, I will.
Hello there, human.
Hello.
Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
What's wrong?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong. And it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Yeah,
what did
happened?
this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Yeah. Very good. So we got some learning in, which is nice. I'll take care of that. Go on down here.
Good day, Commander.
Hello.
The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I mean, she's got a point.
Have a pleasant day.
Basically, she's like, yeah, move along.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium.
Talk to Avina and feel better about myself.
Throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Salarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the
Lesser
Citadel.
species.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in
They're
writing
small
to
and
the Citadel
round.
Tourist and Visitor Board.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Salarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be
it's
problems
not.
somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina.
And thank you for the experience points. Let's see here. Free experience points. Free experience points. All right. It's good to meet you too. See, was it that hard to be that nice?
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah,
let me know how that
right.
works out for
You
you.
expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do.
Good to
We
know.
do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law.
He literally becomes corrupt and does stuff. And he gets kicked out of CSEC.
People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that.
That's true.
Because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
No.
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Hurtful.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Easy decryption. Simon Says time. X, triangle, circle, triangle. And that's how we unlock things. Another little mission there.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Well, that's nice.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shayera's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shayera's?
The consort? She entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Goodbye.
Yeah, we're done with you.
Commander. Have a pleasant day.
So we've gotten all we can for now out of this place. We'll be back. Down here. Talk to Avina. Let's go ahead and mosey on over here. Unlock the fast travel point. Very good. And save. What are we looking at? Okay. Head over here. Yeah, we'll head over here. For a specific reason. There's rewards access. Very good.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers. Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Tell me about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
I'd like to hear more about the council chambers.
The business of the council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
What if someone has business with the council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
All right.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
What do you gotta say?
Art doesn't normally do much for me, but that relay statue, I like.
All right. Okay.
Ah, Human, this one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed. Commander, it is good to see you again.
Unless I want to buy
Would
something.
you care to see some of its
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
No, nothing of interest. I'm gonna go ahead and save it here and call it, because I just am. I'm gonna go do some other stuff, so this was just a little quick start to a Mass Effect playthrough. I'm gonna go through several. I'm gonna be streaming several games. I don't really have a set schedule for any of them. I'm just gonna bounce around and play what I want. So that's kind of the plan. I know it's been a week and I've only streamed on Sundays, but I've been busy, so we'll see what happens throughout the week and whether or not I'm up for it. So it'd be about an hour or two in terms of stream length, but we'll figure that out as we go. So this one was right around 2. So until next time, talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.